Hello, my friends. Welcome. Nice to have you with me today. Please do me a favor. If you're new, please subscribe, share, and like. I would truly appreciate it. So today we are on the bike trail that goes south. We just came from Indian school, and we're going south. It actually goes south and north, and we're gonna explore a tunnel here by UNM. The only problem with this tunnel is that there's a lot of people, you know, all around in the outside. And the last time I went in there, man, there was people looking at me kind of funny. So I just gotta be careful, you know, that somebody doesn't call thinking that that's suspicious kind of deal. You know how people are. It's a little cold, so I'm layered up. I don't have the wind that I had yesterday. Kind of confusing here. I think there's a road. That's a road, but it doesn't separate anything, man. So I gotta find a way to get down there. Get down there on the arroyo. So that's the thing I gotta look for. The tunnel's gonna be up ahead. See if I can get in it. That wall right there is not bad. Not a big drop there. Okay, let's see if there's a way closer. Okay. It looks like there's a drop. But plus I want to see the entrance, see what it looks like. They have been doing a lot of construction here at UNM. So, but there is a drop there, like a ramp that is gated. So, but I'm gonna see if I can get to it. Kind of. There is some water. Alrighty. If I can find a little gap, it would be great. There's a little gap here, guys. Right here. Look. Okay. Alright. So, able to get in here. Alrighty. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. Not a bad fall, but real slippery. Fucking very slippery, guys. Okay. Bike looks to be okay. Alrighty. Shit. Everything looks to be okay. Yeah. It's all slippery. There's like moss. It was a real low drag fall. Yeah, right there is real slippery. Then I had my foot stuck in between the tire and the right here. So I'm gonna explore that tunnel, see what it looks like.
All right.
Thanks.
Safe down there, man.
Thank you. I think I'll walk it. Right. Okay, guys. Took a fall, guys. Let me see. Got all wet. There is some water at the entrance. And I'm sure it's gonna be fucking slippery. There's mud. Okay. Good thing I was going slow. All right. Okay, guys. Let's go and look and see. There's 2 entrances. Okay. Let's go look. I'm gonna walk it to the dry portion. All right. Not a lot of water once I get in. Okay, guys. Let me sign off and then I'll come back on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I don't see any damage to anything. Just make sure I got my lights kind of going here. Here we go. Okay. Try to see if I can see some graffiti here. Okay. So we are here. I just need to make sure that nothing's slippery here. Okay, oops. Okay. See if I see any good graffiti, I'll stop. Like this one's pretty cool right here. You guys see it? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, look at this one here. I see this one around here, right here. Okay. There's the Lady Dracula right there. And then they got this one here, kind of weird looking here. Okay. Some cool graffiti. All right. All right. Okay. These are pretty cool. Pretty cool graffiti, guys. All right. Okay. Yeah, that was slippery over there coming in. Look at this one here. Pretty cool, huh? You see it? Okay. I'm going real slow to show you the graffiti here. Okay. Oh, my mirror got flipped. Okay, I just want to make sure that nobody's coming from behind. All right. All right, there's a lot of water here. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Okay. Pretty cool. Let me try to get here where it's dry here. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? Right. Okay. Nice and slow. I don't want to fall. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Oh, look at this one. Let me go back. See, pretty cool, huh? All right. So this tunnel is right outside, right next to UNM, University of New Mexico. I've been in this tunnel before on foot. First time I bring my e-bike here. So got all my back wet. Okay. Hello. It's a big tunnel. I love this tunnel. There's always water here. It rained like 2 days ago, but I don't think this is the water from that rain, honestly. Okay, we're gonna come to an end here, to the end here soon. There's a lot of graffiti out here. People come and paint. They're not painting over it. And that's the end over there. So if I see anything interesting, I'll stop. Okay. All right. So, okay. So let's continue to explore this tunnel. This is the last tunnel I'm gonna take. So oh, how do I get to the, okay, yeah, there is a way. Okay. Can I get through to the other side? Looks like it's real narrow. Okay, we're on the other side. It's real narrow. So I had to kind of pull my bike, dismount. So now we're going out on the other tunnel on the other side. So we'll see how much graffiti there is here. Okay. Here we go. So what I do is I look for, if the water is green, that's bad. So you want to find another way. Okay. I got plenty of light right here. Look at this one. You see it? I'll just go slow. You guys can see so much graffiti here. You guys can see the walls. Let me go up outward a little bit so you guys can see the walls. I'll go this way on this slide, and then this one, this slide here. Okay. Okay, a little bit outward. Okay. All right. Okay. picking up too much speed. Let me try to bring it down. Maybe at 2. Okay. Here we go. One of the things when you get in the water, you don't want to give it throttle. You want to just let it roll. And then have your feet down. But you know, over there where I fell, I had both my feet down. It was so slippery. There was nothing I could do. I was gonna fall. I mean, you can't even walk. If you walk, it's very slippery. You can fall for just walking, yet alone on a bike. Okay, so we're coming to the end. It's not a long tunnel, but it was nice to come out here. I'm just gonna walk it on my way out so I don't take a fall. Okay. Alrighty. So here we go. Trying to keep an eye on the water here. Okay. And the other thing, you don't want to apply on the brake when you're in the water, or if it's kind of slippery, you'll slide, kind of deal. If you're gonna apply the brake, do the rear real, not a lot, just a little bit of brake. But typically, if it's running water and then it dries, you really won't see moss. But if it's standing still and the water's been there a long time, it gives it time to grow. And the more moss it has, the more slippery it is. That's what has taken me down, is the moss on the water. Okay, so we're almost at the end. Okay. All right, guys, we're almost at the end, so we'll definitely try to find dry areas to ride on. And then at the end, there's going to be like a little pond, not a pond, but area that has water. Oh, look at this. Look at this one. It's pretty cool, huh? I don't know what it says, but it's pretty cool. All right, we hope you saw it. Okay. Once I get to the outside, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my lights off and then change my settings on my lights. And here's where it's muddy, so I'm gonna have to do it right here. Okay. Okay, guys, I came to the end. It's all muddy here. Typically, I would just ride on this, but I took a fall, so I'm just kind of a little apprehensive right now. That time I fell on the arroyo a while back when I bruised my ribs. I know I keep bringing that up, but that thing laid me out for a month. It was painful too. So I hate to go through that again. Oh, there's not as much water on this side. Oh, but there is. Once I get further down, there's like footsteps here where people have walked. There's always people walking here because this is right in the UNM area. So, you know. So I gotta be careful right here. I can see the moss. Yeah, my foot is sliding. Just walking, guys. Okay. See, I slid. Okay. And turning here's where I took the fall, right on that water spot right there. That water right there. That's where I fell. See? Okay. All right, I think I can ride up here. Let's bring it to 3. Okay. All right. Okay. All righty. All right, let's see if we can find a different way to get back. The fall wasn't that bad. It was real slow, so I just fell. So it wasn't like a major thing. So we're on the main channel. This is the big channel here. That ends where that tunnel was. So we're gonna go ahead and take it all the way to back to my crib. It's cold, but it's not bad. So we'll see. Okay, guys. You know that Crown Plaza over there? There was a fire yesterday. There's the Sandia Mountains. Now we're going kind of like east, but then it'll turn north again. So this is I-40. This is a nice bike running path, trail. There's like a little ramp to get down onto University. All right, make sure there's nobody here. It's kind of dark. Okay. We'll take that same. We'll take that same route along I-40. My glasses okay? Okay. My shield wasn't on right. All right. I took this little trail yesterday. Okay, guys, we're going east on Cutler. We're coming to Washington. We're gonna try to take this little road. I mean, this ends on San Mateo. It's like a bike lane, but it's like there's no really lane. You're supposed to share the road with cars. See, it's right, the bike symbol is right in the middle of the road. I don't like that. But we're coming to Washington, so you gotta be careful. I got the green light. Okay. So we're gonna continue east. The other day I went on the arroyo and entered some tunnels. There was a little bit of water, not much, but today it has more water. So here comes this huge fire truck. I think there's a fire station over here somewhere. Okay, here's on San Mateo. This so-called bike lane ends. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try to turn. I'm gonna try to turn here, guys. Okay, I should have been over there. All right, gotta get here on this sidewalk here. All righty. That little park right there, that they fenced it off because it was people cooking meth. Alrighty, we're gonna continue. This way. We're still on Cutler, going east, so we'll check it out over here, see what's over here. Oh, that's a pedestrian bridge. Okay, you can take that pedestrian bridge and go across the freeway. So I'm gonna head back home. I'm gonna call it. I wanna thank you for joining me. I took a little fall, but I didn't get hurt. It was like, I was going real slow, guys, very, very slow. But that water with moss was very slippery and it just brought me down. But it was like, it was a easy fall. It's just that I got kind of wet. That's the only thing that sucked. But anyways, I want to thank you for joining me. Till the next one, bueno, bye.